Good morning, everyone. This is Kelly with Premier Life and Annuities, and this morning with us on our Life Weekly call, I have Sandy Petrie from Mutual of Omaha, and she's going to be sharing with us some ideas about getting your clients prepared for what life can bring. Go ahead, Sandy.
Okay, great. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. When you think about that title, are your clients prepared for what life can bring? That's a real difficult question. Some people are planners, some people procrastinators, and no one really knows what life can bring. But that's one of the beauties of your role as an insurance professional. It's to prepare your clients for the unexpected. A great illustration of the unexpected is presented in Mutual of Omaha's Aha Moments. These are aired on national television. An aha moment is a moment of clarity, a defining moment where you can gain real wisdom you can use to change your life. Whether it's big or small, funny or sad, they can be surprising and inspiring. So each one is uniquely different, deeply personal, and we think they're definitely worth sharing. Each year, Mutual of Omaha, we tour the country asking real people to come into our Windstream bus and record their aha moments. So I want to share a few of them with you. Let me talk just a little bit about the aha moments. I like listening to them and watching the videos, and if you do want to go to ahamoments.com, you can view all of the videos that are out there. There are some out there that are so inspiring, it just makes your heart melt, and again, there's some that are extremely funny. The four that I chose to play today talk about life insurance. Specifically, these are Mutual of Omaha agents talking about their customers and some of their personal experiences. One of the first videos was an agent that had helped one of his clients buy some life insurance. They needed it. They know they needed it, so they worked out a plan. And unfortunately, the gentleman passed away unexpectedly. But they had this life insurance in place. It was able to provide for their family, for their children's education, and kind of get them through. Nothing is going to replace that loved one, but at least the financial aspect of it was taken care of, so they didn't have that burden and worry about what they were going to do. So as you can imagine, insurance agents, especially agents that sell life insurance, definitely have numerous stories that they can tell you about individual clients and how they've helped them prepare for the unexpected with life insurance. Now is the time to talk about life insurance, and if you're not talking about life insurance with your clients, someone else is going to. Now, Mutual of Omaha has various marketing pieces that illustrate the need for life insurance. One of the best pieces is our Life Insurance for Living brochure. This is a simple fact finder that you can fill out with your clients that illustrates their needs. It has 4 different sections in it. The first section talks about paying off the mortgage, which is what people typically think about. It also has a section on college tuition for their children, and it even has a nice little grid there, a chart that you would look at to say, okay, my child is now, 13 years old. In 15 years, they're going to be going to college, and it lists the rates for colleges. Whether it be a state college or Harvard. I mean, they're all listed there. So you would choose the type of school that you would like the children to go to and go ahead and use that corresponding dollar amount to estimate what college expenses are going to be 15 years from now. And inflation is built into that. The best that we could, of course, but it's still going to give a rough idea of what a college education is going to cost in 15 years. Also, there is an emergency fund and final expenses. A lot of people don't think about an emergency fund. They strictly think of final expenses. But what if the surviving spouse was in the home and their air conditioning went out and there was some damage to their house? They might not have immediate cash needs to take care of those unexpected things. And then they'll let a loan, to supplement the income of that spouse that's no longer with them. Then what I really like about this fact finder is its simplicity, the way you fill it out. It takes into account other life insurance that they might already have in place, and it demonstrates their need, their shortfall in life insurance. Some people think they have enough. And they might. But going through this simple fact finder is going to give your clients a little peace of mind that they have enough life insurance, or it's going to point out to them that they have a shortfall, whether it be a shortfall of $100,000 or $500,000. It's great to point out that need to them so they can think about it. When you're looking at this, you're not selling insurance. You're selling the need, and you're pointing out the need, which your clients determined, to tell them how much life insurance that they really need. Studies have showed that people know they need life insurance. If they have life insurance, they know that they need more life insurance, but they just don't get around to buying it. And that's the worst thing that could happen, because there are so many unexpected things that happen in life. Life insurance is the key thing. Need to make sure that they have their life insurance taken care of. We actually have several life insurance products to meet your client's needs, whether it be a simplified underwritten product. And when I say simplified, I just mean that the underwriting process is expedited. Policies are issued 4 to 5 days. The only thing we look at from a carrier standpoint is we look at the application. We do a medical information bureau report and a pharmacy check. So your clients do not have to worry about getting a paramed exam done, having blood drawn, supplying urine, that type of thing. So there's a lot of clients that like that process. There's some clients that just refuse to have their blood drawn. They just can't do it. There's other clients that have an immediate need for life insurance, meaning that maybe they're applying for a loan and they need this loan and this life insurance in place before they can finalize the loan. Numerous different reasons for that. So what we have available on the simplified platform is our Term Life Express product. But again, it's term insurance that's available in either 10, 15, 20, or 30-year terms. We have Living Promise, which is designed specifically for final expenses. It's a small face amount whole life insurance. And then we also have Children's Whole Life. So protecting a child's future insurability is huge. Again, life is unexpected. You never know what's going to happen with a child's health down the road. So it's better to go ahead and protect that insurability up front when they're still young. With the Children's Whole Life policy, there's 4 opportunities to purchase additional amounts of insurance when they're adults, and they don't have to go through underwriting. It's guaranteed that they will be able to get this additional insurance. We do also have a fully underwritten portfolio. Our term coverage is available in 10, 15, 20, and 30-year terms. This is a wonderful product because we are very competitive with our premiums. We also have one of the most liberal conversion privileges in the industry that will allow them to convert to any permanent coverage that we offer. So they're not limited to a single product that might not be very competitive. We also have several guaranteed universal life products that include a chronic illness rider that acts like long-term care. That's no cost to the client. It's built in. If they need to exercise that option at a later date, they just notify us. There are some back-end charges if they do accelerate, but that's an option for them. Now, since September is Life Insurance Awareness Month, take advantage of the promotions that are out there nationally and on a local level. People are talking about life insurance now. Why not continue on? Talk to your clients about life insurance and what they can do, what it can do to help prepare for the unexpected. Use that fact finder. It's very, very helpful, as I mentioned, in pointing out the shortfalls. And again, make it personal. Life insurance is a personal thing. They are talking about protecting their family, their loved ones. Talk to them about your own personal story. Talk to them about stories from friends, family members, or other associates that have been in a situation in which life insurance really was a lifesaver.
I was going to say, that sounds great, Sandy, and I think we'll go ahead and try the audio unless you have anything else.
No, go ahead.
All right.
My name is Rich McDaniel. I'm a financial advisor with Mutual of Omaha, and this is my aha moment. Well, one family in particular that I helped, we put together a plan with a husband for some life insurance to make sure that their family would be taken care of if something were to happen to him. And one of the interesting things with that is the wife didn't warm up to me when we were doing the paperwork, but I told her anytime she needed me, she could call. Well, when I got that call that morning, I knew that something had happened because I didn't think she would ever call me unless, there was a problem, and her husband had passed away. The plan that we put together made sure that they could pay off the home, put money away for college. She could stay in the school district she wanted to. She didn't have to go to work. She could stay and be with the kids. And she was just so thankful for the plan we put together. And the reason it hit me so hard is he was 2 years younger than me. She was 2 years younger than my wife. Her kids were 2 years younger than my kids. I mean, it was an identical family to me. Every time I think of her, I think of, who's going to take care of my wife. So.
My name is Barry. I'm an agent with Mutual of Omaha, and this is my aha moment. I had actually it was a lead, and I called up, and it was the husband had called in, and the wife said he's not around, he's busy, call back. And I called back over the next 2 weeks, could never get hold of him. And I finally called up and got hold of the wife, and she said, he died this weekend. They had no coverage. The wife was devastated. It sounds like a commercial, but it's a true story. And she says, boy, I wish you would have got hold of him. And and so you really are protecting people. They don't have to do it. They may not want to do it. But my job is to show them what's available and to recommend the best path for them.
Okay, Sandy, go ahead while I look for the next one here.
Okay. And again, it's unexpected. And I know sometimes trying to reach clients, may be difficult. But being a life insurance salesman, it is definitely worth trying to get a hold of those clients to give them the protection that they need so people are not in a situation to where they do not have any life insurance and they have no way to survive the financial devastation that comes from a loss. When you're ready for the next one, Kelly.
Cecil, I'm a registered representative with Mutual of Omaha. Just that I met with him, and his was the actual building that it was in, and they had just purchased it. So he just wanted some mortgage protection. He had a life insurance policy with us already, so he wanted a secondary one that was just designated just to pay off the mortgage, and he took that out. And then about 15 months later, he ended up passing away. And the company made right on the contract. He got his life insurance, or the wife did, and that's what she did with it. She did exactly what he wanted to do, and that was to pay off the building. That way their children could continue to have a job, and also to where she would still have a job.
All right, we've got just one more here this morning.
My name is Alan. I'm a representative from Mutual of Omaha, and this is my aha moment. It's this one customer I helped. When I do it, I do appointments and I go in and I review, existing policies that they may have. just to see if they say they have what they think they have. And this one customer, she said, "Oh, Alan, I'm straight. Everything's good with me." And I said, "Well, just let me check it out for you." Turns out she didn't have what she thought she had. She just started crying, and I was able to help her. Took care of that need. We established a great relationship from that point. She trusts me. She's given me, a bunch of people to help, and just like that since then. It was something that taught me that, I always do my due diligence now when I go in a house to make sure that I complete, reviews of whatever coverages that, a client may have. Every time I go on an appointment, I never know what I'm going to run into, and I've had the exact opposite situation occur where you go in there, you're thinking, you're just going to do this, and it turns out you're in a house for 3 to 4 hours, and you're just very not good appointments, and creating a bond with people that you're going to maintain for the rest of their lives and your life.
Okay,
But
great.
definitely, Sandy, that one I can say, really speaks to what you said about making it personal when you go into a house. Get to know that client and know what they have, and make sure that, like this gentleman did, what they have is what they need, which this lady didn't have what she needed.
Exactly. But it's so important to do your fact finding, to realize, what their true needs are, and to build that relationship. That's key.
Yeah, $10,000 today isn't going to last very long if somebody passes away tomorrow and the spouse lives for another 20 or 30 years. That's not going to last very long. So,
Exactly.
definitely. Well, I don't see any questions out here, Sandy, so if anybody does have any questions that didn't get answered today, you can reach a life marketer at Premier at 800-365-8208. Just ask for one of the life specialists, and we would be happy to help you. These aha moments are great. You can go out on the web and find them and take a listen to them. They are personal, and definitely I think will help your business. Thanks, everyone, for taking time out of your day this morning, and thanks, Sandy, for being with us as well.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a great day.
Thanks, Sandy.